Stephanie Vaquer, the biggest wrestler of our time, get the insight. In a world where athleticism meets storytelling, where the ring becomes a canvas and wrestlers are the artists, one name has been making waves like no other: Stephanie Vaquer. With an unparalleled combination of strength, charisma, and an undeniable presence, she has not only captured the hearts of wrestling fans but has also shattered stereotypes and redefined what it means to be a wrestler in the modern era. As we dive into her journey, prepare to be inspired by her resilience, ambition, and the incredible impact she has made in the world of professional wrestling. A new era in wrestling. When you think of professional wrestling, images of larger-than-life characters, dramatic storylines, and high-octane athleticism come to mind. Yet, the industry has undergone a transformative shift in recent years, ushering in a new era where women like Stephanie Vaquer are not just participants but are leading the charge. Vaquer's emergence on the wrestling scene has coincided with a broader movement advocating for gender equality and representation in sports. She stands at the forefront of this revolution, proving that women can not only compete but can dominate the ring. Early life, the making of a champion. Born into a family that appreciated sports, Stephanie Vaquer's journey began long before she stepped into the squared circle. Growing up in a small town, she was always the kid who loved to play sports, particularly those that challenged her physically. However, wrestling was a passion she discovered later in life, drawn in by the spectacle and the athleticism. From a young age, Stephanie exhibited an indomitable spirit. Her childhood was marked by rigorous training sessions, where she honed her skills and developed her own unique wrestling style. She was not merely content with what was available, she sought to innovate and bring her creativity into her performances, setting the stage for what would become her signature in-ring persona. Breaking through the barriers. Stephanie's entry into professional wrestling was anything but smooth. The industry was rife with challenges, particularly for women. Female wrestlers were often relegated to the sidelines, their talents overshadowed by their male counterparts. Yet, armed with a fierce determination, Vaquer refused to be sidelined. Her breakthrough came when she joined a local wrestling promotion, where she quickly made a name for herself. With each match, she showcased her unmatched athleticism and storytelling ability, drawing in crowds and earning respect from her peers. The wrestling community began to take notice, recognizing that Stephanie Vaquer was not just another wrestler, she was a force to be reckoned with. The rise to stardom. As Stephanie Vaquer's popularity surged, so did the opportunities that came her way. She began to compete in larger promotions, each time raising the stakes and pushing her limits. Her matches were characterized by a unique blend of technical prowess and raw power, often leaving audiences on the edge of their seats. What set Vaquer apart was her ability to connect with fans. Her charisma transcended the ring, she became a relatable figure, embodying the struggles and triumphs that many face in their own lives. Her journey resonated with fans, particularly women who saw her as a role model. She became a beacon of hope, showing that with hard work and tenacity, anyone could achieve their dreams. The art of storytelling. Wrestling is as much about storytelling as it is about physical prowess, and Stephanie Vaquer excels in both. Each match tells a story, and Vaquer has mastered the art of weaving narratives that captivate audiences. Whether portraying a fierce competitor or a sympathetic underdog, she draws fans into her world, making them feel every high and low. Her ability to create emotional connections with audiences is one of her strongest assets. Fans watch not just for the athleticism but for the stories she tells. This storytelling prowess has made her a favorite among wrestling enthusiasts, and her rivalries and alliances have become some of the most talked about in recent years. Championing diversity and inclusion. In an industry that has historically struggled with issues of diversity and representation, Stephanie Vaquer is a champion for change. She uses her platform to advocate for inclusivity, striving to create a space where all wrestlers, regardless of gender, ethnicity, or background, can thrive. Stephanie actively participates in initiatives aimed at empowering women in sports and beyond. She mentors young female wrestlers, sharing her experiences and insights, and encouraging them to pursue their passions fearlessly. By embracing her role as a mentor and advocate, Vaquer is paving the way for the next generation of wrestlers, ensuring that her impact on the industry extends far beyond her own career. The evolution of a wrestler. As Stephanie Vaquer continues to evolve, so does her wrestling style and persona. She is not one to rest on her laurels. Instead, she embraces change and challenges herself to grow. Each match is a testament to her dedication to the craft, reflecting her willingness to push boundaries and experiment with new techniques. Her evolution also mirrors the changing landscape of professional wrestling. As the industry shifts towards a more inclusive and diverse representation, Vaquer is leading the charge. She embodies the essence of modern wrestling, where talent, storytelling, and authenticity take center stage, regardless of traditional norms. The legacy of Stephanie Vaquer. While it may be too early to define her legacy fully, one thing is certain: Stephanie Vaquer is already leaving an indelible mark on the world of professional wrestling. Her journey is not merely about personal achievement, it is about inspiring others and changing the narrative for future generations of wrestlers. As she continues to break barriers and challenge conventions, Stephanie's influence extends beyond the ring. She represents a new wave of wrestlers who are not just athletes but also advocates for change. Her story is a reminder that wrestling is more than just a sport, it is a platform for empowerment, creativity, and connection. The future awaits. As we look to the future, Stephanie Vaquer stands poised to take the wrestling world by storm. With her unwavering determination, unmatched talent, and commitment to advocacy, there is no telling how far she will go. Fans can expect to see her take on new challenges, explore innovative storylines, and continue to inspire both in and out of the ring. In a world constantly evolving, Stephanie Vaquer is not just keeping up, she is leading the charge. Her journey serves as a testament to the power of resilience, passion, and the belief that anything is possible with hard work and dedication. Conclusion: Stephanie Vaquer is more than just a wrestler, she is a trailblazer, a role model, and a symbol of what it means to fight for one's dreams. As she continues to rise in the ranks of professional wrestling, her story is one that will inspire generations to come. So, whether you're a lifelong wrestling fan or a newcomer to the sport, keep an eye on Stephanie Vaquer. She is not just the biggest wrestler of our time, she is a force of nature, and her journey is just beginning.